So when I first started working on my intervention in the daycare setting, I thought that modeling for the teacher would be enough so she would be able to implement the intervention on her own. But when I turned over the intervention to her, I saw that modeling wasn't enough and that she was not implementing the intervention how I had implemented it with the child, and he wasn't able to perform for her like he was able to do for me. So one suggestion I would give you when you train the teacher or caregiver is make sure you give them direct communication on how to do it. If you want to wait 3 seconds before a verbal prompt is given, make sure that they know that they need to wait 3 seconds before a verbal prompt is given. And that way it helps kind of keep it the same across the board. To make sure that the treatment's being done with fidelity, you want to make sure your behavior is observable or measurable and you can observe it. So if you want to decrease the child's tantrums, you need to define what exactly you're going to look for in the tantrums. Are you just looking for screaming? Are you looking for kicking your feet? Are you looking for hitting your head on the wall? But anyway, you want to be able to define what you're looking for so that way everyone that is involved in the intervention knows exactly what they want to look for. So once you define it, then you can sit down, and what I've found helpful is to videotape the session, and then you and whoever else is involved in the intervention, if it's the caregiver, if it's the teacher, if it's another related service provider, you guys can sit down and code it together, and that way it kind of helps get a stronger inter-observer agreement between the two things. So those are two strategies I would give you, would be direct communication. Make sure you train the person that's going to be doing the intervention with you, and then to ensure you've got fidelity, define your behavior, measure it, and then videotape it and code it for later.